Send me got a text, Aztec's got the pack, the strongest weed that'll crack your back. So off the Aztec he zoomed you down to grab the goods and smoke it down. Walked in the store with a grin on his face, got the Aztec back with that steady pace. The clerk handed over the glowing treat, said he paid up and he hit the street. Back at Boss said he rolled the joint, lit the Aztec pack, man what a point. Boss took a hit deep as could be, coughing up smoke then a zombie he'd be. His eyes turned black, skin went gray, he twitched and growled, I wanna slay. Sebby froze, bro, what the hell? Boss just muttered, French chick's brain I smell. Boss is gone, his mind's a wreck, Sebby's freaking, get it in check. He don't want brains from anyone's head, just French chicks, now he's undead. Aztec pack turned him to a beast, now he's hungry for a brain feast. So if you see her, run away fast, Boss is come, he's on the hunt at last. Boss sniffed the air, locked in a trance, growled, I want her, give me that chance. He stormed the town, didn't care who was near, sniffing for French chick, it's all he could hear. Sebby grabbed his keys, hit the road, but Boss was faster in full zombie mode. Boss don't care, he's lost his mind, only French chick's brain will ease his grind. Sebby's trying to save her life, but Boss is hunting, bringing strife. French chick's the prize, he's locked on tight, Boss won't stop till he gets a bite. 'Screeched up to her front door, French chick inside, but Boss wants more. Bursting through, growling loud, he's gone full zombie, part of the crowd. French chick screamed, what the hell, dude? Boss lunged forward, hungry and rude, but with the banshee hit him in the head, knocking him out, leaving him dead. Now Boss is gone, or maybe not, zombified forever, but French chick's caught. Sebby sighed, that's the end of the chase. I'm never buying from Aztec in this place. So if you ever find that glowing pack, remember Boss and just look fast. Aztec's weed might mess you up, turn you into a zombie with the thirst for stuff. Aztec wireless, don't make the call, or you might find yourself a zombie straw. Zombies crawl. .42 at the gym, real sweat. Mimics hitting squats, Super Bear not done yet. Super Bear gets an idea in the middle of his set. Let's call Boss for a timing check. Leave in a real 5, not a Boss 5. But Sebby's playing zombies trying to survive. 6:47 Bear still on curls. Boss making French onion, the soup he swirls. 6:49 we mix and Super Bear leave. 6:55 Sebby in the shed smoking weed. 7 p.m. Sebby and Boss sipping soup so high. Meanwhile Super Bear sending airballs to the sky. Mimics dribble smooth, looking like a beast. Boss starts to boss, says we'll be there at least 5 minutes, he said, but let's not pretend that meant anything with Boss at the end. Super Bear called at 7:44. I'm at Kew Gardens, not waiting no more. They leave the soup like heroes do, headed to the court smoking on Mobius. Sebby and Boss stroll the block, street full of soup steam, not much talk. Basketball dreams, French onion breath, you know priority smells like success. 7:55 sharp, they hit Kew Gardens Lane. Boss says we made it, but the court's gone plain. Super Bear and me mix, ghosts on the move, walking in silence, not missing a groove. Yo Super Bear, yo Super Bear, yo Super Bear, yo Super Bear, yo Super Bear. No eye contact, no yo, no grin, just heels to asphalt and Mustang sin. Thomas revs it, convertible red, Sebby and Boss. 5 minutes he said, but the car don't wait. Not when you trade jump shots for soup plates. Boss and Sebby chanting down the street, yo Super Bear. Like that'll compete, but the Mustang don't flinch, it don't respond. and a high sodium blow.
Return to the shed, smoke a joint of new brain dead. Missed the match that happened at Q, but hey, the French onion was the perfect stew.
We packed a hatchback, snacks and sacks. Sebi shotgun, OT in the back. Boz brought tunes and a questionable map. Shane's got a paddle and a backwards cap. Simon Sour Pants got the purple haze. Heading eastbound DVP highway. Pull into Botany's gardens, look sweet. We ain't here for flowers, we came for the creek.
Oh, Enam's dams going downstream, through backyards and dams and suburban dreams. Past the vines, through the grime, through private backyards, that's a crime.
Fence to fence like raccoons at night. Tiptoeing through gardens, this canoe ain't light. Boz took a fall, Simon got bit. Sebi said shh, Shane threw a fit.
We found a spot by the Red Skull Bee, dropped in the canoe like an odyssey. We laughed as we shoved off down the stream. Pirates of the dam, chasing a dream. But Enam's dams had a different plan. Got stuck at the first, got soaked at the second. Shane lost a shoe, we cursed at the land.
Boz kept saying this was never the plan. Water was rising, spirits were low, when the fog rolled in and the current slowed.
There he stood, looking all grim. Tim from the Netherlands, dark and slim. A paddle made of bone, a twisted grin. Make you wish you never paddled in. He summoned the ducks, their feathery curse. The stream went crazy, it only got worse. We paddled like mad through the chaos and foam,
Escaping Tim's clutches just to get home.
Oh, Enam's dams, it's a tricky beast.
I'm sick of water, dams and geese.
We came for a float and we gave a fight with our Dutch friend in the harsh sunlight. Oh, Enam's dams will return someday,
but not while evil Tim's in the way.
Wetzeling dream. Evan showed up with a grin so wide, didn't know he'd be folded from the inside. Boz took a leg and Simon grabbed an arm. Sebi sang a sea shanty to add to the charm. We basted his face, we rolled his feet, folding that man like a Bavarian treat. We Wetzeled Evan, yeah we did it right. Twisted him up in the pale moonlight, salted his limbs and we brushed him with butter. Slid him in the oven, hear that Wetzel sputter. Ooh, Evan, so golden and brave. Now you're a snack in a Wetzel grave. He cried mercy, but the dough had set. We tied him up tighter, ain't done yet. Sprinkled some cheese, a dab of Dijon. Popped him in the oven, had the timer set too strong. Ooh, we Wetzeled Evan, now he's warm and brown. Steam from his forehead, crisp all around. Pulled him from the rack, broke off a shin. Shared him like brothers with mustard and gin. Ooh, Evan, you crunchy delight. Tastes like victory deep in the night. When we eat pretzels or a munchies blend, we tell the tale of our Wetzeled friend, of Evan. What got Wetzel so hard? He met his end, a man and a snack and a legend, my friend. When we eat pretzels or munchies blend, we tell the tale of our Wetzel friend, of Evan the Wetzel who tried to contend, but got Wetzel so hard he met his end. A man and a snack and a legend, my friend.
Yo, he took the phone. He thought he could hide. But Simon don't play. Let the basement speak. It started in the morning, vibe was chill. Tim saw Simon's phone on the windowsill. Eyes went wide, heart full of schemes. Let me mess with this boy, fulfill my dream. He snatched that iPhone, tucked it tight, disappeared like a ghost, out of sight. Simon searched all day like a bloodhound gone mad. Where's my phone? Yo, this is bad. Meanwhile, Tim smirked, full of glee, watching Simon spiral silently. Texts went unanswered, calls hit a wall. Simon losing grip, ready to brawl. He took the phone, yeah, he played that game. But Simon's wrath ain't no shame. Tim thought he'd troll, thought he'd flex, but the slap came swift, shaving cream next. Boom, the rage, no chance to beg. Simon Sparta kicked him in the leg. Through the wall, through the mist, Tim got launched to the Netherlands, exiled, dismissed. Owen's basement, lights were low, everyone chilling in the afterglow. Then Tim stood up, all smug and proud, pulled out the iPhone and said it loud. Hey Simon, missed this bro. The room went still, real slow-mo. Simon's jaw dropped, thunder in his eyes. No you didn't, he said, rage on the rise. Then slap, shaving cream to the cheek. Tim flew sideways, started to squeak. He gasped, it was a joke but too late. Simon was already channeling fate. Lined up the kick, gave it that stance, then Spark kicked him out of his pants. He flew through drywall, air and dreams, sailed past trees and maple beams, across the ocean, far from the crew. Tim landed in Holland, confused and blue. Now he texts from a Dutch cafe, sorry bro, hope you're okay. But Simon don't answer, phone on silent. The king has spoken, banishment violent. Don't take the phone if you can't take the heat. Simon's vengeance, always elite. Shaving cream slap, then foot to chest. Now Tim's in Europe, permanent guest. Remember this tale if you dare to troll. Some friendships play with heart and soul. But if you cross Simon and push too far, you'll wake up next to a Dutch cheese bar. Guinnesses, no doubt. Boss froze mid-bite, soul left his shell. Whispered, 3 Guinnesses, damn, I failed. My debt runs deeper than flavor or ice. Here, take it all, I'll pay the price. Boss ordered 2 McDouble McPicks to save the day. Saw shame and capitalism on display. But Boss ordered his, he added a shake. Returned to the table, heart full of pride. Slid Sebby his meal with a spenny stride. Sebby glanced down, then over deadpan. How come you get the milkshake, man? How come you get the milkshake, man? It started with a snack, a simple gift. Now I got nothing but air in my fist. I gave you my chips, I gave you my gum. Laughed it off, said man it's just fun. But the hunger grew, not yours but mine. Forgiven for losing, for crossing the line. Chocolate bars and twisted Twizzlers. Salted tins, red licorice slivers. My cupboard's bled, your smile bloomed. My pantry screamed, my will was doomed. You didn't ask, you never begged, but I felt your vibe like a psychic peg. I reached for more, my wallet cracked, and now I shout, and now I lack. Take my check, buy a shop full of sweets, leave me 60 cents and torn up receipts. Sebby forgot his check, glorious thief. You harvest my check, you shatter belief. Take my check, drain my digital veins. I'll dance in the dust of my financial remains. You don't demand, you just exist. Somehow I fall deeper into the giving abyss. You liked my hoodie, then take the thread. Take my shoes, my pillow, my bed. Here's my speakers, my vinyl stack. Here's my